I hope everyone has enjoyed the Miss Olympia weekend.
Welcome.
JB, we had to do our legendary wrap up. This is number 6 or for the Olympia wrap ups for Miss Olympia?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it 6?
Yeah. Yeah.
Time flies, but the girls remain big and hard. And as we go in to the last place finisher at this show, JB, this was disappointing in Martina Lopez, JB, because we expected, because she has such a beautiful body. She's balanced, very beautiful, young, feminine, upper lower body flows nice.
Yep.
But the conditioning that was brought was not the level we saw in her Olympia win at Empro. Is this correct?
Yeah, she was sadly off. I was shocked, sadly. Yeah, it wasn't good.
In 12, another sad performance of what we hoped, but we did see the pictures leading in, and our fears became a reality as Chelsea Dion was not popping, JB, in 12.
I don't know what happened. Yeah, Chelsea Dion was also one of the top favorites of ours, but
Yes.
I don't know. She had not that wow factor we expected. So
Long season. I know
Yeah.
she's planning another show. I don't think she's going to win that show. I think the body is tired.
Yeah.
Now we need a complete rest. I would not recommend this triple O and all this. She needs a long rest and work on the weak points and coming fresh and hopefully make the next Olympia. Correct, JB?
yeah, she has. Yeah, we get it done very slowly, and then she will be back with
The last athlete out of the 13 that sadly was not on, Salika Given, JB, and this was not what anyone predicted, JB.
Definitely not. Salika was one of the favorite of mine, and I don't know what happened. Everybody knows it's Olympia time, and you have to go on stage crispy, and you have to show your best. But yeah, it wasn't that's what I expected. So sad, so sad.
I hope girls plan the season maybe a little bit better. That if you go a whole year, you're not peaking at the O. It's not worth it. Because the feedback was for the Master Olympia that many people expected her to win was that she faded and she wasn't in condition, and then she said in interviews that she was better for this, but that was clearly not the case.
No.
Tough one.
Yeah.
Now we're going into the top 10, and here we have great results and great packages. And JB, I had her higher than, let the record show, I had her higher than 10th. She was the most improved athlete when it comes to show. I would, maybe. And that is Hunter Henderson, JB.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hunter Henderson, improved a lot from last year. She got better. She got massive everywhere, and still got this balance upper lower. But also was really expected was the lower body was exploding.
Yes.
But the details, everything.
She was big, round, dense, freaky, feminine, young, great skin, tan, perfect.
And a great experience. She had fun on stage. It was really refreshing. Yeah.
We showed a sneak peek of her routine a couple of weeks out, made by Christina there, and her routine, it was a great routine and phenomenal. First ever Olympia appearance, BadRap athlete, by the way. First ever South African female to make the Miss Olympia. Tiana Flex, and this has to feel special, JB.
Yeah, it's she enters the stage, and everybody knows it. I present my country, and she was very good. She was top in symmetry. She was condition was good, but she was not stitching out on stage because the other girls were a little bit bigger. You can see, yeah.
It doesn't matter how much conditioning structure you have. Size is what's going to put you into that top 5 spots. And
you have to stand
Tiana,
out
great season. Now we just got to go back to the drawing board, celebrate this season, and if she wants to place higher, it doesn't matter condition, it doesn't matter separation, it matters she needs a little bit more size if she wants to climb the ranks. JB,
that's true. That's really true.
But still a phenomenal package.
Yeah.
In 8, this was not where she predicted. No. This is not what she trained for. In 8th place, JB, Nadia, conditioning was great.
Okay. Very good.
Balance, upper lower, great.
Yeah.
But size, good.
Yeah.
Round shoulders, JB, great routine. But she lost to Natalia Kovaleva, who had less condition than her, but more overall, took up more space, correct?
Yes. And also, sadly to say, on certain points, on markable points, Nadia was a little bit flat, I thought. And this was in comparison stands out to Kovaleva. Because Kovaleva, in that point, she had, this more 3D than Nadia. And this was that.
Natalia was good. Nadia was great, but this was not the best package of her season. This is what her 5th, 6th show this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's the right strategy when you're going to try to get. I don't think that's the right strategy.
Yeah.
If you're trying to improve on that 5th place, JB.
Yeah, definitely. We have to go more for the look that we want to have, not Lewis one of the
Although she fell down to 7, JB, this was from her 5th 2 years ago. This was way improved. Natalia Kovaleva, more size in the right areas, but I think the most important for her, that she brought conditioning worthy of the Olympia stage, JB.
Yes, it was true. Conditioned. For the condition wise, she brought a lot of, I think, 90% more improvement than last time on
great stage. Condition.
Yeah, and but also a little bit on the back there was a lack of definition, and also of the cutouts, and also what's very what we also said that imbalance between upper and lower was tremendous. So yeah.
So I thought she did good. She looked better than we expected.
Yeah.
She improved. Hopefully she can put more meat to the hams and back for next year. And I hope we'll see her next year battling, fighting, and be a full-time on-stage competitor, because we missed her a lot not competing. Yeah. And she has a wow factor, JB, that many of the girls do not have, JB.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
When she walks out.
Yeah. But, yeah.
In 6th, Melissa Tech.
Yeah, Tech.
First of all, phenomenal condition.
Yeah.
Most shredded athlete of the stage, as she was harder than Angio.
Yeah. Definitely.
Lower body is spectacular.
Yeah.
The back is spectacular. 2 things, JB, that we need to change is the posing and shoulders, arms to match the back, and because that has to be the difference why Alcyone beat her, JB.
Also, yes, but the density was there. I really confess.
Yeah, density is there.
Yeah, the density there. But you can see there's a difference between Alcyone and her. Alcyone has more mass with the same density in the same areas, and that's why it counts.
But Alcyone was not as hard.
No.
Alcyone did not peak the way she peaked earlier in the year.
Yeah.
And I just think Melissa's arms and delts, they're not the same level as her back and legs.
No, but like I said, what was my impression? That well, yeah, was you had more to see, yeah, than on Alcyone and then on Melissa. That's my impression.
Alcyone in fifth.
Yeah.
I have that very close with Melissa.
Yeah.
But Alcyone has roundness, bubbliness, crazy quads.
Yeah.
She wasn't great. She wasn't as dry as Melissa, but she had good conditioning.
Yeah.
Small things to change, JB, would be waist. Gotta get some more. She needs, what can I say? The midsection area, and we need more separate. We need to work more on her abs, to say. That's like, we need more abs. And if she wants to battle girls like Andrea and Ashley, we need to grow.
Yeah.
Just like Tariq said, and we said, no. But if you want to beat Andrea, we need more size.
Yes. Overall, of course. Yeah.
But she looked phenomenal, and she also signed a supplement deal. Really happy for her. Apollo Nutrition. Now she's an paid athlete, JB. And we remember the beginning of the year, no sponsors, out, injured. She came back, and she finished the year with 3 pro wins. She got a sponsor, JB. And that's great to see that she's getting some money from this sport, not just paying to do it, correct?
Yeah. I hope the deal is good. So cross my fingers for her. And let's see what happens next year.
And we have an announcement we want to make. This is exclusive. You didn't know it. But she's decided, Alcyone Barreto, she will enter the Romania Pro.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, cool.
So we will have Korableva versus Alcyone. So people in the comments, who do you got? Korableva, who is bigger but is struggling to reach that condition Alcyone has? Or do you want to have Alcyone who can show up nasty, shredded, but will not have the same size of Korableva? We'll see.
So, guys,
JB,
comment below and you judge.
Shocking, JB.
Yeah.
But fair, in my opinion, but shocking. Angio in Fort, walk us through it.
Yeah. I was a little bit, I was sad a little bit for Angie. I think she expected more from the results, but from her performance and her outcome she brought, I was not surprised, and I was very proud of her because she made improvements the last year. It was small ones, but she had more. She was more there. I think she had 1, 2, 3, 4 kilos more, and on stage, and was very fitting and very good. But it was just a little bit not enough. I think it was. But let me see. We have the points here. Okay. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was close. Yeah, one
upper body exploding. Upper body, phenomenal. Tons of size, tons of density. She's not the tallest, so she's packed. The shorter frame with tons of muscle.
Yeah.
She has no distension on the waist. Back thick, arms thick, delts thick.
Abs.
The issue, in my opinion, was the glutes and hams that were not dialed in like the upper body was, Jimmy.
Yeah, a little bit, like I said. It was just 1 point from each judge, so yeah.
Yeah, from the third place, but she didn't compete for fourth and third. She came in expecting to try to win.
Yeah, that's true. But
I don't think her performance is thinking about beating the third place girl.
Yeah, I think there was some,
Now we will see, JB. Now we will see. She's not Olympia qualified. That's only the top 3.
Yeah.
Or that depends on what because they're changing the rules back and forward. Who knows? Hella Trevino is qualified because of Rising Phoenix, they say.
Yeah, just a lifetime.
And Angio is a former Rising Phoenix winner.
Yeah.
So that means she is qualified.
Yeah. For God's sake.
Now we will have to see the true. Well, she's always shown us 1,000 times. She has the warrior spirit, but now we have to see what she will do. As now she's two younger girls, 10 years. Well, we don't know how old Ashley is, but at least two younger girls have surpassed her.
Yeah.
For one event only. That doesn't mean it's forever. But now she need to make improvements to beat this crew. It seems, because the third place, bro, as we go into now, JB.
Yeah.
JB, what were you feeling when Lavinia Barros stepped out? When you saw the presentation, when she comes out, and they zoomed in, JB, for the individual presentation, probably you're going to show it here now. There's some.
We have it online.
Monster quads, JB.
Yeah.
The tiny waist, the big delts, big arms, big chest, beautiful face, and the smile. And she comes out young, like 15 years younger than the rest. And you can see the skin is nice youthness to it, but she has the mass like no one else, JB. And she comes out, boom! She hits the front double. What are you thinking?
That was exciting to see, I think. And, yeah, I cannot say what I think, but yeah, it was very great. I think repeated the representation 10 times or something to watch it again. And by the way, look online. Yeah.
And JB, and they had the first call out, and all of a sudden you hear Andrea Shaw, and everyone's sitting and waiting for Angia. Yeah. And then they say Lavinia Barros. I popped the champagne at home. And not only that, then all of a sudden they said Ashley. And then I said, okay. But no, they just moved Ashley around. They kept Lavinia Barros in a second. And I was thinking, and I saw she was big. She had size. But JB, we can still work on the conditioning.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's one of her points she had, and for my taste, it's also a little bit more on the details then. And
we need more separation in the legs. We need more from the side. We need the lower back to be in. We need to be harder.
Yes, definitely. But overall, she was well deserved third place. Well deserved.
Yeah. JB, I couldn't believe it. Ashley Jones, bro.
Ashley was a stunner. Ashley Jones on 10 seconds.
The quads, the hams, the back, the arms, the delts, bro. And she was in great shape. I repeat, she could probably be a little bit harder, okay? Yeah. But for me, this conditioning, I like it. I don't care about need to be hard. No, she looked fantastic. Did you see her back next to Andrea Shaw, bro?
Yes.
Did you see the hams, bro?
Yeah, and I saw that the lines were better, my opinion.
Ashley Jones, last year, top 3, well-deserved. But this year, bro, she brought all the pain. Yeah. And JB, that was fantastic. I have no minus.
No, you're not.
No,
except for one or two, I think opinions on the judge opinion. I think was the condition, but in overall, she was great. And
because she can't be too much bigger, JB, because she's very short, and then she could get that. She fits this look, you know.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. But I take more condition, just 2% more, less body fat, and then boop, then she has it.
Oh, Ashley Jones, this is wow, phenomenal. Yeah. JB, but everyone can be phenomenal, but there's only one true legend in the game. And this is the greatest female athlete of our 2020 generation. There's no one even close. And that comes from figure, physique, bikini, whatever you want. There's only one female athlete that's above everyone else. JB, Andrea Shaw, best ever look. And JB, this is not beatable, huh?
Not at the moment. Not at the moment. But at this time, she was on point.
Oh.
She had everything. She had everything. So, yeah. Look at the pictures. Look at the presentation. Look above here, and you see it.
We've said it again. We're going to say it again. The conditioning, 10 out of 10 for her physique.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I don't want... Hams exploded, but the glutes, do you see how big now the glutes? Thick, nasty glutes, big glutes, and hard as a rock.
Yeah, so I think I'm also on the percentage now. I think for me personally, it was 10% more impression than last year from Andrea. And also she made a big step up, surprisingly, from Rising Phoenix. And yeah, she had this. I think she had this strategy to put more on this, more feminine, but it was more mass on the lower body. It was more, yeah.
Side triceps, bro. With that, but you have to remember, this is the criteria that's not really judged, or it is. But when you see her face smiling with that muscle, JB, it's the most beautiful woman that had ever existed. With those muscle and that nice skin, JB. And also, she is, bodybuilding, like the perfect, like Cedric McMillan, like Arnold. It's tall. You need to be tall, and she's taller than everyone else, JB.
Yeah.
And she has that athletic. This is bodybuilding, JB. It's unlike the Derek Lunsford Hardy, who are more compact, short. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's the tall, small waist, it's how girls, well, most girls in the street don't want to look like a female bodybuilder, but this is how the athletic, like when you see someone, this is a body I respect and want. And this is Andrea Shaw, and I don't understand how she's going to lose.
Andrea Shaw?
How's she going to lose?
No, she didn't lose.
But what I think she needs to be a little bit worried about is because what happens if she doesn't continue to improve her back, and Ashley Jones more dense and more separated there.
Ashley will overtake.
Because if you see in the back shots, I don't know what you're going to put in, but if people see some of the comparisons from the back, Ashley Jones got that back, JB. She coming.
Yeah, she's coming. So it was that close.
And what happens if Lavinia Barros can find the formula to peak on stage with conditioning? What happens then?
And we have...
she's only... Andrea's 41. Ashley, let's say she's 33, 34. I don't know exactly. She could be 35. She could be 30. I don't know. Lavinia is 28, JB. And the improvements she's made from year to year in size and kept the waist. What happens when she keeps on improving for another 2 years and then all of a sudden she learns conditioning? What will the end result be?
I think a suicidal charging panel.
Thanks to the girls. First, thanks to Jake Wood for providing a Miss Olympia, but thanks to the girls for giving a weekend, JB. That is very much a highlight in our yearly weekend. Every year, the Miss Olympia is the absolute highlight for us and for me with open bodybuilding. And it would never be the same without this type of event with the best of the best girls providing hardcore bodybuilding action, correct?
Yes, and also would like to thank the girls because they were put on stage. Not everyone's their best, but they try to. And and also I think I wasn't really disappointed, but I thought it was a good Olympia, one of the best in the last 5-6 years, and overall. And thank you very much. And also Jack Wood, of course, but it's also I think they want to try to get another level. You see a new venue layout and more space for them, and even the files were better. Streaming was extremely good, I think. Thank you for that. And also shout out to all the technicians, girls and boys out there, even Nico Zen for the great direction. Yeah, that was it from me. And keep on going, ladies. Keep on going, please.
We had a switch in the bodybuilding landscape with Ashley and Lavinia established themselves as the future of women's bodybuilding. And with girls like Christina Nicole gone, Chelsea Dion not making the improvements that we predicted, as the future girls. With girls like Nastenka not making no visa, Korobleva not making no visa. Girls like Heller Priami gone from competing right now. ACOG gone. We have, and now with Angio falling out of the top 3, the landscape for women's bodybuilding is again completely changed.
Yeah.
Girls like Ava Malilo not peaking, the youth generation, they're not coming. So we have a new landscape, JB, of Andrea with the Ashley and Barrows. And we have new times in women's bodybuilding, and the 2026 season, I predict, will be very fresh and brand new.
Yes, also we have Amanda Santos coming.
Yeah, but she pulled out of I cannot. JB, you cannot pull out of Olympia because you didn't get the placing you want. This we cannot do. I'm sorry. This we cannot do.
Yeah,
we cannot do that.
Yeah,
we cannot pull out of the Olympia when you make it, bro. After we said do the show, she did it. She knew she wouldn't win the Olympia, but she still. Why even do the show then?
I don't know.
Well, there you go.
But yeah, we're talking about 2026, not now. So
she pulled out, JB. Come on, JB.
Comment below. Say what you think. And yeah.
And Rachel pulled out. And Brooke pulled out.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
It was a pull-out season.
And there we are.
Out.